If you thought that 28 Days Later was scary and intense, well, they managed to raise the bar a bit with the sequel 28 Weeks Later, even though the story kinda suffers from lacks of logic. Okay, so the story now has the UK recovering from the first wave of the Rage virus as they try to rebuild. Problem is that the virus comes back after one simple human mistake. And this is the biggest criticism of the film, the fact that they decide to bring people back to London while they're still clearing out a few places and manage to just let another outbreak occur. But despite that issue, the film overall is still pretty good. I mean, it does take things to a larger scale and they make the most out of it with some pretty intense and over-the-top sequences, but none can compare to the film's opening. The opening sets up the tone perfectly while also reintroducing us to what kind of film we're getting with a harrowing and nail-biting sequence that shows off pure desperation and fear flawlessly and realistically. I mean, it's become one of the most iconic opening scenes of a horror movie ever. And by the end, as we're left with a major cliffhanger that gives us a peek at the virus spreading out of the UK, well, for a while we were all left to wonder if we'd ever get a 28 months later. That is until we got a follow-up with 28 years later. Makes me wonder if we're going to get a prequel to have the title sync up properly, just, for consistency. Yeah.